Today I want to delve into what could be argued as a provocative title: Stop Abusing God. And I'm going to talk about, with Hashem's help, why the Shulchan Aruch is so in depth and so detailed. So if you look here, I pulled this up from a site, the 26 volume set of the Torah of Shulchan Aruch, Habay here, with explanations, is $1,000 on sale. $1,000 to get the Ratzain of Hashem. Why is the Shulchan Aruch so detailed? Why can't I just live my life? I look around, I see everyone else, they're just having a good old time, or at least it seems like it. Non-Jews or Jews that are not religious, and why do I have to have this burden on me? Just let me live. And there's so many details. And in addition, a lot of Orthodox might not want to admit it, especially in the non-Orthodox world, but it's a struggle for a lot of people. And I'll find a kula, I'll find a leniency. Why do I have to be so machmir and everything? What's it really matter? Who cares? The infinite God, what does he care about the finite little... What does it matter? Who am I? Whatever. Let me just live. And teenagers, even worse. Unfortunately, that's how Hashem made teenagers, naturally rebellious. So you tell the kid, it's not a big deal. Don't worry. When he gets older, hopefully he'll follow it. Why? I don't fully follow it. I don't know. Okay. What's going on? So, and if it's not a big deal, then what do you care? Why is it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? So one of the answers given, by the way, is that to Hashem, who's infinite, it doesn't, whether it's something that looks like to us who are finite, something bigger, something small, it's all the same to him, right? In that sense, because he's infinite. Now, I haven't really seen an answer to this question of why the Shulchan Aruch is so detailed. And usually it's just like, well, that's what Hashem wants, and that's what he is, and just deal with it. I mean, it could be in a nice way, but that's essentially the ikar of the point. So I'm going to expound on my own understanding. And to get into this and what it links up with such a strong title of Stop Abusing God is just like when you know somebody, when you first get to know somebody and you meet them, you only share a little bit of your desires, of your wishes. And as you get to know someone a little more, you never met that person that just keeps going on and on and on and is opening their heart to you. You're whoa, buddy, slow down. I just met you, I got a phone call. Bye. Sorry. You're hey, that just weirded me out. I barely know the person. They're just spilling their heart out to me. We're not used to that. So, but as you get to know someone more, a best friend, a sibling, eventually a spouse, so you get to know them more and more. Their preferences, what they like, what they don't like, what bothers them, what doesn't. And here you come and you're Hashem says, we're in a relationship, right? Not only that, you're made in my image, and chapter 2 of Tanya says, you're a piece of me. So you're actually longing, the soul, Kosef, longs to come back, to have Devekis, to be reunited with Hashem. And so Hashem says, look, I'm going to help you out. I want a meaningful relationship with you, but I want it on your terms. I want it on your own free will. So I'm going to lay it all out there. Started with the Mishnah, started with the Oral Torah, and then the Mishnah, and the Gemara, and then eventually codified for us because we're in later generations. It's harder for us, plus the Gullus and being exiled for various reasons. I'm laying it all out there. And there's disagreements, and there's uncertainty, and that's part of the darkness of Gullus that you're not going to know. And you have to strive and really put your effort. And so it's up to you. Hashem says to us, you get to define a relationship. How much does this really matter to you? How deep do you really want to go? And in this world, when you have the neshama, right, that's inside of a goof, inside of a body, the soul inside of a body, and this physical world that seems to to clothe everything over, veil everything, you can't see the true reality. Hashem gives us the free will. And so what's the abuse? He's putting it all out there for us. And Hashem suffers and goes with us. So every moment we're not in Geula, that Mashiach hasn't come, Yes, we suffer. We see all the bad of the world, although really, if you think about it, most of our lives are actually good. But think about how much more so the Hashem. This is the whole plan for Hashem. This is the whole reason why He created the world, to have a Dir B'Tachtonim. I just made the video, go check it out, called Ancient Wisdom, Why God Created the World. And like and subscribe, meanwhile, while we're at it. And share with a friend. And comment. And write what you want. And ask for any video topic that you want. So, here we are, and Hashem is suffering in Golus with us. And we're delaying it. And the longer we take to figure this out and to really do His Ratzon and to fight over all of the challenges in the world, and Hashem desires, he enjoys the battle. Why? Because the neshama, that's the only way the neshama can grow and get closer. And He lays it out there in the Shulchan Aruch. And the more we say, what's with that guy be machmor? What's with Chav Yisrael, Pas Yisrael? What's with being this, that? Won't shake a woman's hand, v'chulu, v'chulu. It's like, no, like we're doing it for Hashem. And we're trying to like get Hashem saying, I'm putting myself out there for you. I need the reciprocality. Give me be reciprocal to me. And so the longer we don't do it, it's almost like an abuse. It's like we're abusing Hashem because He's literally like we're trampling on Him. Yeah, I didn't feel like davening. I didn't feel like putting on tefillin. I did it last week. Hashem's like, but you don't realize the effect it has on me, the nachas ruach that I get and what it does for me, and the connecting, and a mitzvah, the lashon tzava is to connect down to this world, to my essence, to this world. You don't realize what you're doing to me. But in His infinite patience and His vulnerability, He puts up with it. Why? Because He desires that meaningful relationship. It has to come from us. And so I just wanted to make this video. We can make more on this topic. That let's stop abusing God. Let's try. It's hard. It's hard. And He put us in this situation, right? Because it's meaningful. But let's take the next step there to try to do one more mitzvah, to take on one more hitter, to do something beyond what we normally do. And it's not for our sake. It's not, I'm getting better seats in Olam Haba, more scar points, even though those are all true. That's not the motivation. Let's do it for Him. Like, comment, share, subscribe, reach out to me, and put any suggestions you have. If you disagree, let me know the topics you want. And I look forward to making more videos and sharing them with you. Yeshakayach, have a great day.